Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Tricia here from Smithy's Crafty Creations, and it is the first of the month, which means we have a Stamp Around UK video hop. So I have been absent for a few months. I do apologise. I've just been so occupied with one thing and another of late. So hoping to get back into these each month. So the theme for August is 3D. So I thought I would make a little pizza box, pizza style gift box. Okay, so we are going to use Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. Super pretty. Okay, so let's use this sheet. Now I'm going to do it so that this is on the outside. Look how beautiful that is. I haven't used this as much as I should have. I think because I didn't get the coordinating stamp set and what have you. But it doesn't matter. I am actually going to use Thoughtful Wishes with it, which goes quite well as well. So it's all about the colours. Let's coordinate through the colours today. Right, okay, so I need a bit of pattern paper that measures 5.5 by 10. So technically you could get 2 boxes out of one sheet. So there's 5.5 by 10. And I will say, please don't score too hard with it being the Designer Series paper, because as you know, the paper's thinner than their actual cardstock, so be a bit light-handed. So short side to the top, we need to score it at, long side to the top, we need to score it at 1. Now this is going to hold, let me get the blade out of the way, this is going to be able to hold 4 little tea lights. So score it at 1, score it at 4.5, 5.5, and finally score it at 9. And this box is going to be 3.5 inches squared by 1 inch once it's finished. Okay, so long side to the top, we want to score it at 1 and then 4.5. Okay, so just place that down. If it's easier, take it to the right side to do the 1, because sometimes if you're right-handed, if you're doing it this way, you can lean on the paper and it knocks it a little bit. So we can score it at 1, okay? So just pretend I've done it that way, 1 and then 4.5. Ta-da! I don't know if you can see those score lines. Okay, so we need some mats. Okay, so like I say, it's 3.5 by 3.5. So the mats need to be, what will do the mats? The mats need to be 3.25 squared. So I'm going to use Highland Heather. Oh, and look at this. Look at this little die cut square. Oh, I haven't used this in so long as well. So we need a bit for the top, which is 3.25. Okay, and we'll also do the same. We'll do 2. In fact, we'll do 3 because we'll do the inside lids as well. The inside and the inside for the lid and what have you. Right, so another one, 3.25 by 3.25. Simples. Okay, we're done with that now. We can pop that back. Not sure if I'll use that little die cut here, but I'll keep it out just in case. Right, so we can pop that away. Okay, we now need mat layers. So I'm going to use the reverse side of the Designer Series paper that I was using there. So we need 3 boxes, 3 mats that measure 3 by 3. You can make the borders 1/8 of an inch if you like. I just like to do them by 1/4 inch because it allows me to show off all the papers that match. So I need 3 of these that measure 3 by 3. So I'm just going to take it down to the guide here to the 3-inch mark. You'll not see that very well, but there's inches down here. You could also get a metric one that does centimetres. Okay, so we'll just flip it over And we're going right back up, and you can see that's cut 3 by 3. So it's a little tip for using your fabulous trimmer. One of the best out there. Well, the best out there, I think. Right, let's put this away to the side. Right, okay. So, what we need to do is we need to fold and burnish, first of all, okay? Fold and burnish all of those score lines. This is a really quick and fun way to get a box, and it's a pizza style box, so it opens kind of like a pizza box would, where it's joined at one edge, but really good for quickness and what have you. Okay, so let's stick our mats and layers on first. Okay, so let me get my wet glue, and we're using the score lines as a guide. If you want to build it and then add it, that's fine as well, but just be careful that when you're adding the mats, you're not pushing too far down so that you squash your box. Okay, so that's the top. Then if we flip it over, this is going to be the inside lid and the inside bottom. So we need to put mat layers in here as well. Okay, now this one's a little bit more difficult to see because it's so light. Okay. But if you're a little bit out, it's all right, because like I say, we've got those 1/4 inch borders there. Oh, I don't know if I remembered to ask you all very nicely if you would mind visiting all of the other video blog links that are in my description box. You'll see a whole array of fabulous links to fabulous demonstrator friends. Please pop over and give them a little like. Now, I'm going to use that on the outside, and I think I'll just repeat this in the inside too. Okay. Right, so we're just popping that down. We'll pop another layer on the inside. So if you're doing extra layers like this, you will use more than half a sheet of your 12 by 12. That's absolutely fine. Whatever you've got left, I've got a whole chunk left that can be used to make an accompanying card, if you like. Right, so this is the lid. It's going to open this way, so I want the direction to be correct. Okay, let's pop this on. Like I say, this does fit 4 little tea lights, and luckily I rummaged in my soya wax and my melt wax drawers, and I found 4 candles. I don't tend to use candles. I'm so used to using electric ones that it's too easy for me to forget they're turned on. So, right, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to cut up these glue tabs at the front of the box. Okay, and if you have a little circle punch or something similar, what you want to do is just take a little notch out of the middle here, and that reminds us that this is the front of the box. Oh, and I didn't actually burnish that piece, that fold. Okay, so that's going to be the top, and when we glue it, it will glue like so. Right, now we want to do is cut up this middle section, so it's a straight line, and then into the tab you can wedge it. Okay, so when the box comes up and folds in. Right, so just a little wedge on the middle panel, and keep that edge here nice and straight. And just make sure you're cutting okay. Perfect. Right, we're going to do the bottom half now. I do have a tutorial on this over on my website at smithscraftscreations.com. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different size variations of this box. And there is a graphic, etc. Please do help yourself if anybody would like this email direct, just contact me. You can email me at smithscraftycreations.com. smithscraftycreations@gmail.com, or through my website, smithscraftycreations.com. Right, we're going to glue the glue tabs. It always seems funny when you see that. Let's glue the flaps, the glue flaps. Right, okay, so we're marrying up the edges, line those up, and stick. Okay, you want to give it a little burnish. Sweet. Okay, and this one, we're going to fold this back. These two tabs go on the inside of the box. Sorry, my hands aren't working too great today. I'm really struggling with proper grip. I could squeeze this ever so slightly, but I struggle to hold a pen to write, if you know what I mean. It's really weird. It's really weird. But they say when you've got arthritis and things like that, you have to keep going. You're better moving and being in pain than moving and not being able to move at all eventually. Right, so we can flip this over, we can tuck the flaps in, and then we can glue like so. Now these flaps, I'm just going to take the smallest little wedge off, just because I thought there was a tiny, tiny overhang there. So just take a wee wedge off, we're going to glue those. Now if you have a stamp set, the surprises one that says open here, you could stamp that on there as well. But between us, I have not used that nearly enough as I should have. Right, so we're gluing the first tab, and just hold it a wee second. Sorry, I'll keep going off camera. I don't know what's up with my positioning today. Okay, fold that over, tuck that last glue tab in. Okay, and then we're going to make sure it fits, you see, and then hold it shut. Perfect. So that's going to close nicely. Okay, now what you can do is you can take a slice off of here, so these bits aren't sticking out. Or you can merely glue dot them down once the box is full of your little gifts. But if you do that, it doesn't stick out as much. So there is our box. Okay, we're going to decorate it in a minute. But first of all, I want to pop some tissue paper in. Okay, now this is pink. It's the only one that I could find. Okay, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. Might be a bit bulky, so we're popping the 4 candles in. Okay, just fold over gently, gently. Tuck in as you see fit. Okay, you could put a little sticker on the top of there, or you could just close your box. It's entirely up to you. You could put chocolates in here, anything you like. Now that's all nice and sturdy. Right, so I'm not going to shut it proper because I do want to take some photographs afterwards. Okay, so that is there. Now, I do have some extra die cut elements here from the Thoughtful Wishes die set. Let me get those out. Now, I had thought if I were to stamp in Highland Heather or in one of the greens, I'll stamp one of these on there and I'll put a little sentiment on. So let me grab my ink, because I forgot it again. Highland Heather, where are you? Where are you? I see it. I see it, I see it. Difficult to see because the name here is faded, so you know what I'm going to do? This was one of my original ones. I'm going to peel off. On the back, you will get a plain one that you can use for the inside of the pad. Or when the colour goes a little, you can just simply put it across, and then that looks more resemblant of Highland Heather. Right, let's do this. Let's stamp something. I think I'll stamp the thistle. So let me get a big block, which is to my left-hand side. I'm organised, I'm just forgetting where I'm putting things. I need a little piece of scrap paper because I don't want to stamp onto my desk. Right, so get that nice. Right, I'll do the full thing actually. And I'm going to stamp it directly in the middle. Now I'm giving it a little bit pressure because there's a slight, obviously, difference in the thickness here because this is already die cut out. So let me clean this off. I am filming this at, what time is it just now? It's 3:10 in the afternoon, and that is our paper bin lorry only now coming round to empty our bins. Right, I am going to use this little stamp as well from the Thoughtful Wishes set. And I'm going to stamp this in green around here. So let me check which green I would like. Lots of lovely greens. We've got Shady Spruce, Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon is what I was looking for. So I'll go and fetch that. Lost Lagoon, where are you? I think I might have Lost Lagoon out already. I might have it out already. Yes, I do. Hang on. Oh my goodness me. You're probably thinking, come on now, Tricia, come on. I know my tutorials are a little bit longer, but you know what? If you don't mind my voice, etc., then it's fine. Ta-da! Right, clean this off. So I've just randomly stamped all over that. And you know what? I don't think I like it, all that. So I'm going to redo the back. And I'm actually going to use this stamp. And that is the joy of paper having two sides. Oh, wow. See, that's better. A little less subtle than the thistle image there. And what I'll do is I'll use this to make fake faux grass. Yay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Right, I'm just cleaning and popping my stamps away as I go. Right, which sentiment do I want to use though? And I am going to stamp it in the Lost Lagoon because it's so pretty. So I'll put the Highland Heather away. I think I will do I Appreciate You. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Right. See if you've any excess dies or what die cuts. Just pop them in the front of your storage for that particular die. And then pop it away and it's there for the next time. Right, so I need some white cardstock. Now, I did have some lying out, but I've been tidying up today, you'll be glad to know. Oh, and look, how perfect is this? I have just found a strip of white. So, let me get another block. Now, I think this one fits diagonally. Yes, it does. So let's see how this stamps. I think I've just stamped that squint because I knocked my finger on something there. Right, hang on a second. Try again, Tricia. So right in the middle, I Appreciate You. Love it. Absolutely love it. Hopefully you can see that okay. I will give you a closer up look in a little second. Now, what I want to do though is I am going to get that stamp again. And I'm just going to open up the Highland Heather again. And I'm going to see what it's like by adding some flowers at the end. Yes, I like it, I like it. So we're making the label bigger, a little longer, just by adding some floral stamp on there. Whoopsie daisy. I'll just put my finger in the ink. Isn't it funny? This is the second... I've just done it again. This is the second project that I've done based around purple. You would think it was maybe because I've got purple nails. Not meant at all, I promise. Not meant that way at all. Right, okay. So we're going to stick this on just with white glue. And you can tart this up as you please. I'm going to put that up slightly to that way. You can tart it up as much as you like or as least as you like. And I'm going to pop this on here. So I'm cutting it as close to the edge as I can. I'm going to pop that on there. Like so. Lovely jubbly. But you know what? I think it's too much. I think it's too much with those flowers. So let me cut this down and let me layer it up on another bit of purple. Now here's a little scrap piece. Look how that was just lying there. So that is pretty much perfect. So let's pop that on there. It's great when you've got little scraps laying around. Ta-da! I appreciate you. We could pop that up there on some dimensionals. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if these fit first. Yeah, they do, it's fine. So I'm going to use 3 dimensionals on here, make it nice and sturdy. Quite excited to see what the other demos in the Stamp Around UK team are doing for this month's video hope. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually, I'm going to add a tiny little piece of this underneath here. Just like that, okay? So I've added a little bit of fluffiness under there, cut off any little excess bits of ribbon. And you can see we still have half of the dimensional showing. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on the side of the box, just in that wee corner, like so. Ta-da! Final step is to put some gems on it. So let's see what I have. I think I'll go for the basic rhinestone. No, I'm going to go for the trio of adhesive back sequins. And I'm going to use the Pretty Peacock ones. It looks quite similar in green. So let's just add a couple on there. I've still got bits of that ribbon stuck to me. And I'm going to put one. I'm going to put one down here. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty, very pretty. So, crafty friends, that is my video tutorial for this month's Stamp Around UK August video hope with the theme of 3D. So let me clean all this so you can see it properly. So I've used the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper, Thoughtful Wishes stamp set. I've used Lost Lagoon and Highland Heather stamp pads, and yeah. So here is the finished little box. Now look at, you could put a ribbon around here, anything you like. And then when we open it up, we've got the inside. You could pop us a white layer in there for a little sentiment. And here we have our tea light gifts And underneath we have 2 matte layers also. And yeah, makes for a lovely little gift. Everybody needs tea lights in their stash, don't they? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to visit all the other video hops that are in the description box below. If you have a little go of this, please share it with me, let me see. I love to see everybody's makes on my projects. And like I say, there is a free tutorial on my website at smithscraftycreations.com. You could also be first to receive free tutorials if you sign up to my mailing list. There is also a link on my website for that. Or you can ask me to add you and I can add you and then you can confirm. So yeah, do get in touch. Let me know what you think. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Can't believe it's August already. And like I say, if you haven't already, please subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.